Hi guys, and welcome back to Movies That Matter with the Viking. And look at what's just been announced by DC, by Warner Brothers. DC Fandom, a global experience which will take place on the 22nd of August 2020. And this looks epic. This looks so cool. And if you're a DC fan, you're going to be screaming about what I'm just about to tell you right now. So DC Fandom will be a global experience. It will be a convention. It will be like San Diego Comic-Con, only it will be virtual. It will be online and it will be free to everyone. Of course, with the virus going on, we can't meet up in large groups. We can't travel the world and go to Comic-Cons. But DC is offering something a little bit different, a global experience, a virtual experience where we will get updates on all the upcoming DC comics, movies, TV shows, anything got to do with DC. We are going to get updates from cast members, from the filmmakers, from people involved in DC, people involved in Warner Brothers. So this is going to be so cool. So what can we expect from DC Fandom? Well, we've been told that we will get updates on Matt Reeves' Robert Pattinson, the Batman, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Black Adam, James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman 84, and Zack Snyder's Justice League, along with a lot more. So we're probably going to get information on Titans, on Doom Patrol, on some of the CW shows like Superman and Lois. So going ahead, DC's Fandom August will be exciting. It will be interesting. We're going to get sneak peeks. What kind of sneak peeks will we get? Will we get posters? Will we get some new clips, some footage, some trailers? Well, from the Batman film, they've only shot 25%, so maybe a little tiny sneak peek like the first one we got with Robert Pattinson in the suit. Black Adam, maybe some artwork ideas that they're going to go with going forward. Shazam 2, maybe some ideas as well, maybe a poster or something like that. I'm sure Boss Logic might be busy around that time for DC Fandom. For the Suicide Squad, I do expect we'll get to see a trailer. That film is shot. James Gunn has been on post-production, working on it privately at home, so hopefully we get a trailer for that soon. And Wonder Woman 84 is supposed to hit in October. Of course, it was switched from August to October, so we might get a little bit more of a trailer for that. I don't want to see too much from that film, though. I want to kind of go in and just enjoy what we're going to get, you know. So, and the Batman film is coming in 2021 also. But with Zack Snyder's Justice League, is this the time we get a trailer? I do think so. I think either this or Justice Con. Justice Con, of course, is very different from DC Fandom. It is a fan-run event, and Zack Snyder will be in attendance along with Jay Olivia and Ray Porter. So we might not get official trailer for Justice Con because they might want to keep it for this DC Fandom, but we might get to see something. I'm sure Zack won't leave us with nothing. We're going to get to see something anyway to get our kind of get our appetite going, you know. So August seems to be a very interesting time. The 22nd of August is going to be run for 24 hours. We'll also get looks at Teen Titans Go and some of the animated shows and animated TV shows. There will be virtual panels of some of the shows, some of the movies. So I don't know who exactly is going to be on each panel. It's all going to be virtually. So who's to say that Robert Pattinson can't show up, or Gal Gadot can't show up, or Zack Snyder can't show up? So I'm sure we're going to get some very, very interesting cast members and directors and writers all involved giving their part and talking about DC in general. This is a great time to be a DC fan. Also, what did Sarnoff have to say? She has been a good supporter of the Snyder Cut, but she is the chair and chief executive officer at Warner Brothers. There is no fan like a DC fan. For more than 95 years, the world has turned to DC's inspiring heroes and stories to lift us up and entertain us. And this massive, immersive, digital event will give everyone new ways to personalize their journey through the DC universe without lines, without tickets, and without boundaries. With DC Fandom, we're able to give fans from around the world an exciting and unparalleled way to connect with all their favourite DC characters, as well as the incredible talent who bring them to life on the page and screen. So that gets me really excited, and that's really well written and talked about from Ann Sarnoff. You know, she's been a good person for the Snyder Cut movement, and since she's got a role, she's been very positive in the things that she has done, and this just gets me even more excited. You know, this seems like completely the hype is back for DC. You know, it was gone for a few years there. Marvel was taking over. DC was in a bad place with their films and just marketing and getting the hype going that was previously there. So hopefully now this will get things back in the right direction, and it's definitely fan driven. There's actually 5 parts got to do with this DC fandom. First of all, we got Uverse. Then we got Watchverse. Then there's Kidsverse, Insiderverse, and Funverse. Also, there's the DC Hall of Heroes. So 6 parts to it actually. And let's dive into what each one of these actually means. DC Watchverse. Here's where you grab a seat, sit back and join our future audience and become completely engrossed in hours of must-see content from around the world. Everything from panels and exclusive screens to never-before-seen footage featuring cast, creators and behind-the-scenes crew from across DC films, TV, home entertainment and games. So that sounds pretty cool. DC Watchverse, get a look behind the scenes, maybe unseen footage, some of the games, the TV and the movies. Next we have DC Uverse. Venture into this world where the fans are the stars to see the most amazing user-generated content, cosplay and fan art from around the world, including perhaps your own. So you can enter artwork into it and hopefully they will look, and you might even get they'll run a poll to see what people think is the best artwork. And I think there's even a cash prize. DC Kidverse, of course, to do with kids. Need a way to entertain your kids for hours on end? We've got you covered inside a special world which can be accessed directly at dckidsfandom.com. This area features a broad range of family-friendly activations for our younger fans. That's pretty cool. There'll probably be Teen Titans Go, some of those other shows as well. I'm not really familiar with them, but there's something for everybody with this DC fandom. This one seems pretty cool. DC Insiderverse. This creativity-based world contains a centerpiece video featuring legendary artist and DC COO publisher Jim Lee, president of DC-based film productions Walter Hamada, and creator of the DC TV Arrowverse, executive producer Craig Berlanti, welcome fans with a 101 style introduction to the DC multiverse. From there, go behind the scenes with the master artists who bring DC to life in its all forms, from comic book to games, TV, movies, theme parks, consumer products, and more. So that's pretty cool. We get to see the men who run the show: Jim Lee, Walter Hamada, Craig Berlanti. Now that's cool. We get to see their ideas. DC Funverse. Take your DC fandom experience and gather cool shareables. Check out our comic book reader DIY, cool Wonder Woman 84 golden armor and Batmobile kits, plus digital giveaways and store filled with merchandise, including some limited edition exclusives. So that's pretty cool. We get to see some cool how to make your golden armor of Wonder Woman, Batmobile kits, digital giveaways. So there seems to be a lot of things for everyone. There's some prizes to be got as well, so definitely be checking that out if you want to get some DC fandom prizes in terms of Batman and Wonder Woman, some other cool merchandise and limited edition exclusives. So I wonder what those kind of things will be. And they've also been releasing new posters got to do with DC fandom. Look at this Justice League one, DC fandom in green, the global experience. That's a pretty cool one. So it's cool that they're promoting Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's really big that Zack Snyder's Justice League is one of the headliners at this DC fandom. It's exciting for us DC Snyder fans because this is good science. Also a look at the Suicide Squad, our very first poster we get to see. Now this catches my eyes straight away. It's pretty cool. You know, it gathers your attention, the colour, everything about it. I really like. See the bullet holes in the suicide part. So we definitely will be able to get a trailer for the Suicide Squad. James Gunn Suicide Squad, a sequel of sorts from David Ayer's first one. So I can't wait to see what we get from that film. Of course, John Cena in that film as well. Harley Quinzel is coming back. Now look at this BVS one. Look, Batman vs Superman, DC fandom, a global experience in red. They had this. It's all the big social media pages from Warner Brothers, Batman vs Superman, Justice League, Wonder Woman. They're sharing these posters in the videos on their page, and it's pretty cool. I like this Batman vs Superman. So it shows that the Snyderverse, the Snyder world, isn't dead. It's still alive. It's kicking well, and it's brilliant that this is such a big headline for DC going forward. Here's the Wonder Woman 84 inspired one. Of course, pushed back to October. Will we get to see another trailer? I think we will. We get to see something, of course, but I love all these posters, and I think the DC fandom over them kind of looks really well. So there you have it. That's exactly what DC fandom is. The 22nd of August 2020. Pencil it in. Get ready for a global fan experience. DC is back, baby, in terms of giving the fans what they want, being a fan-driven, director-driven studio, and just embracing and engaging with the fans as best as they can. It was a tough time being a DC fan, but definitely the last few months has been an uplift. It has been better. So this is going to be interesting. We get sneak peeks at all the big films that's coming our way, all the big TV shows, all the comic books, all the animated shows. We're going to get sneak peeks. We're going to get to talk with cast members. We're going to get to talk with writers, directors, people who run the studios. So I can't wait for this. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of DC Fandome. It's brilliant. It sounds great to me. If you're a DC fan, you should be excited. If you're a Snyder Cut fan, you should be excited because it's one of the main headlines for DC Fandome. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. Also, give it a like, guys, if you can, and subscribe. Come follow me on all my social medias. You'll find it in the bio, in the description. And let's talk about movies, man. That's what we love doing. DC Fandome is coming on the 22nd. Be there, or you're not a DC fan. Anyway, guys, until next time, stay positive.